Number 1. The 1985 Ford F-150 XLT Pickup. Priced at $5,000. Located in Laingsburg, Michigan. This truck was bought as a project to fix up, and it's already proven itself on the road, having been driven on several trips across Michigan. The frame is solid. The previous owner even had it coated for added protection. The current owner is letting it go simply to move the family into a bigger or newer vehicle for traveling. Asking price, $5,000 OBO. No trades. And for peace of mind, invoices and receipts for the work that's been done are included. Now, let's get into the details. This Ford has 161,880 miles on the odometer and comes with an automatic transmission. Under the hood, it's powered by a 302 small block with electronic fuel injection. It's a two-wheel drive pickup, and it's also equipped with dual fuel tanks, making it more convenient for those longer trips. Here are the highlights. The truck features a rebuilt AOD transmission, giving it fresh reliability. The suspension has been refreshed with new tie rods, a pitman arm, and radius arm bushings. It also rides on brand new 31-inch BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, wrapped around 15 by 10 cast aluminum bullet hole rims. Inside, there's a modern touch, a USB and Bluetooth Sony radio, perfect for road trips or daily driving. Maintenance has been kept up with a new fuel filter, new air filter, new starter solenoid, new distributor, and new plugs and wires. And even the tailgate latch has been replaced, keeping the truck practical and ready to haul. Of course, every classic truck has its quirks. On this one, the air conditioning doesn't work, and there's some rust around the wheel wells and doors. But overall, the important parts have been addressed, making a strong candidate for someone looking for a reliable and affordable vintage pickup. So if you're after a classic Ford that runs and drives great, already has tons of new parts, and still has room for you to make it your own, this 1985 Ford F-150 XLT could be the one, all for just $5,000. Number 2, the 1997 Chevrolet 1500 regular cab short bed, priced at $18,900, located in Webster, New Hampshire. This truck is a solid survivor with just 95,261 original miles on the odometer. It comes with an automatic transmission and is still being daily driven, so the mileage will continue to go up slightly. For those looking for a classic Chevy that's been well cared for and kept on the road, this one checks the boxes. Under the hood, it's powered by the reliable 350 Vortec motor, known for its smooth performance and long life. The current owner has stayed on top of maintenance, with all fluids recently serviced. The truck also comes with several new parts, a new gas tank and filler neck, new front brakes, plus new plugs, wires, cap, and rotor. It's also had a brand new thermostat installed. Now, like any truck of this age, there are a couple things worth noting. The air conditioning will need attention, as it's missing an ALC pump. And cosmetically, it has a few dings and scratches, but that's expected for a truck that's nearly 30 years old. Still, what makes this Chevy stand out is how well it runs and drives. The 350 Vortec delivers smooth, consistent power, making it a great choice for anyone who wants a dependable classic pickup. Whether you're into collecting, cruising, or just want an old-school short-bed Chevy you can still drive daily, this one is worth a serious look. Once again, the asking price is $18,900 OBO, and for anyone interested, the seller is open to questions and can provide more details upon request. So if you're looking for a clean, low-mileage Chevy truck that's already road-ready and only needs a little bit of finishing work, this 1997 Chevrolet 1500 regular cab short bed might just be the one for you. Number 3. The 1970 Ford F-150, priced at $18,000, located in Salt Lake City, Utah. This is a classic Ford pickup with just 20,345 miles on the odometer, and it's paired with an automatic transmission. But what really makes this truck stand out is what's under the hood. It's running a built 390 engine, giving it the kind of raw V8 power that truck enthusiasts are always looking for. The 390 was already known for its torque and performance back in the day, but with this one being built, you're getting even more punch, making it not just a showpiece, but a truck you'll actually want to drive. The exterior has also been customized with lowered stance, giving this classic F-150 a much more aggressive profile. Lowering these trucks not only changes the way they look, but also the way they handle, making it sit close to the ground and hug the road a bit tighter. Combined with the clean, squared-off body lines that Ford was known for in the early 1970s, this pickup blends vintage charm with a hot rod attitude. Now let's talk about the appeal of a truck like this. The F-150 from 1970 represents an era when pickups were built simple, strong, and straightforward. No fancy electronics, no unnecessary frills, just solid steel, a powerful motor, and classic American styling. That's part of the reason trucks like this are becoming harder and harder to find, especially ones that are already built, running, and ready to go. This particular example isn't just a time capsule. It's a piece of Ford history that's already been upgraded, so you can enjoy it today. Imagine cruising around town with that built 390 rumbling under the hood, turning heads at stoplights, or pulling into a weekend car meet where it's guaranteed to get attention. Whether you're in it for nostalgia, the performance, or simply because you've always wanted a classic lowered Ford pickup, this truck fits the bill. Of course, with a truck that's over 50 years old, there's always room for personalization. Maybe you'll want to refresh the interior, give your own touch of paint, or fine-tune the suspension even further. But that's the beauty of a platform like this. It's already a solid runner with the big work done, and now you get the chance to make it truly yours. The asking price is $18,000 OBO, and the seller is open to offers. Considering the miles, the built motor, and the lowered stance, this F-150 is priced right in line with what you'd expect for a truck that offers both vintage appeal and modern drivability. So if you're in the market for a truck that delivers power, style, and a piece of classic Ford heritage, this 1970 Ford F-150 is well worth a closer look. It's rare, it's unique, and most importantly, it's ready to hit the road. Number 4. The 1969 Chevrolet C10, priced at $18,500, located in Versailles, Missouri. This is not just any old pickup. What we have here is a super clean Resto-Mod Chop Top C10, a build that brings classic Chevrolet styling together with just the right upgrades to make it stand out. With 124,456 miles on the odometer and an automatic transmission, this truck is built to be both enjoyed and admired. Under the hood sits a mild-built 350 small block V8, complete with performance cam. That means it got the extra rumble, throttle response, and character you'd expect from a custom-built C10. Paired with a turbo 350 transmission, this setup delivers smooth shifting and reliable power, making the truck not only a showpiece, but one you can actually drive and enjoy. The exterior immediately catches the eye thanks to its chopped top, giving the truck a lower, sleeker profile compared to a factory version. It's a detail that transforms the overall look, pushing this C10 further into custom territory while still keeping its vintage charm intact. And as far as condition goes, the seller describes it as super clean with only a few minor imperfections, an impressive feat for a truck that's over 5 decades old. On the road, it's reported to run and drive great, which is exactly what you want from a Resto-Mod. This isn't a project that needs finishing touches or big repairs. It's already road ready and built for enjoyment. Whether you plan to cruise it around town, show it off at local meets, or simply add a unique piece to your classic collection, this C10 is ready to deliver. Now, let's put it into perspective. The late 60s Chevy C10s are among the most sought-after classic trucks out there. Their clean body lines, wide stance, and timeless design make them a favorite for restorations and custom builds. A chop-top example like this one doesn't come up every day. It's a rare blend of originality and creativity that sets it apart from the crowd. The asking price is $18,500 OBO, which is right in line for a well-done custom with a mild performance build, automatic transmission, and a clean finish. For someone looking to own a head-turning classic that's already finished, this truck is ready to go. So if you've been searching for a classic Chevrolet pickup that combines vintage looks, a built 350, and custom touches you won't see on every block, this 1969 Chevy C10 Chop Top Resto Mod might just be the perfect fit. Number 5. The 1988 Ford F-150 XLT Pickup. Priced at $2,100, located in Indian Springs, Nevada. This classic Ford has 149,270 miles on the odometer and comes with an automatic transmission. It's a truck that runs and drives, and while it does need some attention, it's still being put to use every single day. The seller explains that their kids use it regularly, running trash to the dumpster and driving to the bus stop. So this pickup has been dependable for the small daily jobs that matter. Let's talk about what it needs. The seller is upfront in saying that this truck will not pass smog in its current condition. The main issue is the exhaust system, which needs to be replaced. That means if you're planning to register it in a state with strict emissions requirements, you'll need to take care of that repair first. But for buyers in areas where smog is an issue, or for someone looking for a project truck, this could be a great opportunity. On the plus side, it does have some brand new parts already taken care of. The truck is sitting on a set of brand new tires with only about 75 miles on them, which means you won't have to worry about rubber for a long time. And one of the standout features of this F-150 is that the manual 4x4 system works great. That makes it a capable choice for off-road driving, work on the property, or handling snowy or muddy conditions when needed. Cosmetically, the truck isn't being described as a showpiece. It's a working pickup that, in the seller's words, could use some love. That gives the next owner plenty of freedom to decide whether to restore it, customize it, or just keep using it as a reliable beater truck that gets the job done. At $2,100 OBO, this Ford is one of the more affordable options on the market for anyone wanting a functioning 4x4 pickup. Even factoring the cost of exhaust work, it still represents a budget-friendly way to get into a classic Ford truck with usable features. So if you've been looking for an inexpensive pickup that already runs and drives, has brand new tires, and comes with working four-wheel drive, this 1988 Ford F-150 XLT might be the one. With a little bit of work, it could be brought back to full health, or simply kept as a tough, dependable truck for everyday tasks. Number 6. The 1995 Ford F-150. Priced at $7,500. Located in Moore, South Carolina. This is a clean, well-kept example of the mid-90s Ford pickup, offered with a clean title and showing 168,000 miles on the odometer. It's powered by Ford's legendary 4.9-liter inline-six engine, one of the most durable and reliable motors ever built, paired with a manual 5-speed transmission. And being a two-wheel drive model, it makes for a dependable, straightforward truck that's easy to maintain and enjoy. Now, what sets this truck apart is the maintenance and care it's already received. It comes with a new radiator, a new water pump, a new rear fuel tank, and new front brakes. That's a solid list of upgrades that takes care of several common wear and tear items, giving peace of mind to the next owner. From a drivability standpoint, this Ford offers a kind of rugged simplicity that's becoming harder to find in modern trucks. The 4.9 inline-six is known for its torque and longevity. It's a workhorse engine that's been trusted for decades. Pair that with the manual gearbox, and you got a truck that not only delivers durability, but also gives the driver more control, whether you're cruising down a highway or hauling a load. Cosmetically, the truck isn't described as a flashy showpiece, but at nearly 30 years old, that's part of charm. The 9th generation F-150s are starting to gain recognition among collectors and enthusiasts for their classic boxy styling and reputation for reliability. This one, with recent mechanical work already completed, gives the next owner a strong foundation to either preserve as is or continue improving. The seller is asking $7,500 cash only, no trades, making it clear and simple for buyers. Considering the condition, the list of new parts, and the proven durability of the 4.9i6, that's a very reasonable price for a classic F-150 that's still ready for daily use. So if you're in the market for a dependable pickup with a legendary engine, a manual 5-speed transmission, and a clean title, this 1995 Ford F-150 in Moore, South Carolina, is worth a serious look. Affordable, reliable, and already refreshed with key new components. It's the kind of truck you can buy with confidence and enjoy for years to come. Number 7. The 1977 Ford F-100, priced at $16,500, located in Holmesville, Ohio. This isn't just another old truck. This is a one-owner Ford F-100, bought brand new back in 1977 from Apple Creek Motors, and it's been with the same owner ever since. With just a little over 89,000 miles on the odometer, this pickup has been carefully maintained and is now ready for its next chapter. It comes with an 8-foot bed, lined for protection, and even includes a tarp cover, making it practical for hauling, storage, or simply keeping the bed protected from the elements. Adding a touch of uniqueness, this F-100 is also equipped with sunroof, something you don't often see on these classic trucks. Under the hood, it's powered by a 351 V8, paired with an automatic transmission. That combination delivers a kind of dependable torque and smooth shifting that made Ford trucks so popular in the late 1970s. Whether you're looking for a weekend cruiser, a classic hauler, or simply a piece of Ford history, this one has the heart and character to fit the bill. Inside, the cabin is in overall good condition for its age, though the seller does note that the driver's seat has a tear and will eventually need to be replaced. Aside from that, the truck is described as being in great condition, which is impressive for something that's nearly 50 years old. From the outside, the 1977 F-100 carries the timeless boxy styling of the 6th generation Ford pickups, clean lines, tough presence, and a design that's instantly recognizable to classic truck enthusiasts. With its low mileage, one-owner history, and strong mechanical setup, this truck is much more than just another survivor. It's a well-preserved example of Ford's legacy. The asking price is $16,500 OBO, and given the originality, the ownership history, and the condition, that's a strong value for someone who wants a classic pickup with a story to tell. Trucks like this, bought new, kept for decades, and still running strong, don't come up for sale very often. So if you've been searching for a well-maintained classic Ford with plenty of life left in it, this 1977 Ford F-100 could be the perfect find. Solid, original, and full of history, it's ready for a new home. Number 8. The 1970 Ford F-100 Custom, priced at $6,250, located in Topeka, Kansas. This is a clean, classic pickup that offers both vintage charm and modern usability. It's powered by an inline-6 engine, paired with an automatic transmission, and it's a 2-wheel drive setup. With just 106,000 miles on the odometer and a clean title, this Ford is ready to hit the road. The truck comes with an 8-foot bed, complete with a bed cover, making it practical for hauling or protecting cargo. It's sitting on a solid frame with great tires, and it's been outfitted with some modern touches as well, including an aftermarket sound system and aftermarket gauges. The seller describes it as running and driving great, which makes this F-100 a strong candidate for someone wanting a ready-to-go vintage pickup. From a design standpoint, the 1970 F-100s carry that unmistakable 6th generation Ford look, Classic lines, rugged styling, and timeless appeal. Add in the clean mechanical setup and the upgrades this one has, and you've got a truck that delivers both nostalgia and reliability. Now, let's talk about what makes this offer unique. The truck is being sold by Heel Truck and Auto Sales in Topeka, Kansas. They emphasize that there are no dealer fees of any kind, absolutely no extra charges, no hidden costs. Every vehicle, including this one, comes with free warranty, plus a free 60-day temporary tag to get you on the road immediately. They also highlight their business approach, a no-pressure buying experience, family-owned and operated, and straightforward policies. They accept all trade-ins if you're looking to upgrade from your current ride. However, they do note that there's no in-house financing and no personal checks accepted. The dealership is closed on weekends, but the seller makes it clear you can call or message anytime with questions. The asking price is just $6,250, making this one of the more affordable classic pickups on the list. For that price, you're getting a clean 1970 Ford with a solid frame, great tires, an automatic transmission, and extra perks that you don't typically find with private sellers. So if you're looking for a vintage truck with both character and peace of mind, this 1970 Ford F-150 Custom is a great option. It's solid, affordable, comes with no hidden fees, and it's backed by a family-owned dealership that wants to make the process as easy as possible. Number 9. The 1981 Ford F-150 XL Pickup, priced at $8,500, located in Kingwood, Texas. This is a classic, well-preserved pickup that's been driven just 90,363 miles over the course of its lifetime. Equipped with an automatic transmission, it delivers smooth and easy driving whether you're taking it around town or out on the open road. Described by its owner as a Bonita Camioneta Classica, a beautiful classic truck. This 1981 Ford F-150 XL really represents the rugged style and durability that Ford built its reputation on. Under the hood, the engine runs strong and the transmission shifts exactly as it should. Both are in excellent condition, a rare find on a truck that's now over 40 years old. The clean title gives peace of mind to any potential buyer, making this a reliable choice whether you're a collector searching for originality or just someone who appreciates a dependable, classic pickup with character. Yes, it does carry a few details that show its age, normal for a vehicle of this era, but those touches only add to its story and authenticity. This isn't just a truck that survived. It's one that's been cared for. The 1981 model year was significant for Ford pickups. It marked the continued evolution of the 7th generation of the F-Series, with design and durability that solidified the F-150's place as one of America's favorite workhorses. Known for their simple mechanics and bulletproof reliability, trucks from this era are becoming harder and harder to find in such good running condition, especially with relatively low miles like this one. Priced at $8,500 or best offer, this Ford F-150 XL stands as a solid investment for enthusiasts, hobbyists, or anyone wanting to own a slice of American pickup heritage. Whether you're looking to restore it further, enjoy it as is, or put it to work on weekends, it's a truck that still has plenty of life to give. This isn't just transportation. It's history on 4 wheels. A truck that combines vintage charm, proven reliability, and everyday usability into one package. For someone in Kingwood, Texas, or anyone willing to make the trip, this is a fantastic opportunity to bring home a classic Ford F-150 XL that embodies the spirit of toughness and timeless style. Number 10. The 1988 Ford F-150 Regular Cab XLT Pickup, priced at $8,000, located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This classic F-150 is a Lariat XLT edition, powered by the reliable 302 V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive. It is just 79,500 miles on the odometer, making it a low-mileage truck for its age. The owner has invested in important maintenance and upgrades, including brand new spark plug cables and plugs, a new fan clutch, new front shocks, a new water pump, and new front brakes. Rolling on stylish 20-inch rims wrapped in wide Nitto 245/40/, R20 tires. This truck has a strong stance on the road. Inside, it's been reupholstered and fitted with a custom sound system, complete with epicenter and bass, giving you both comfort and entertainment. The exterior features custom paintwork, though like many trucks of its vintage, it shows some age with peeling paint on the bed and a few scratches. It also has a slight rear drop of about half an inch, adding to its custom look. Mechanically, it runs and drives very well. The title is clean, and aside from minor issues, such as a gas tank switch needing replacement, it's a solid truck that's ready to hit the road. This 1988 Ford F-150 XLT blends classic style, dependable performance, and tasteful customization. At $8,000, it offers both a collectible vintage pickup and a daily driver with character. Number 11. The 1981 Ford F-150 regular cab long bed, priced at $10,500, located in Albany, Georgia. This vintage Ford pickup is a clean and well-preserved example of early 80s truck styling. It's a two-door long bed, offering plenty of utility and cargo space while maintaining that classic F-150 stance. Under the hood, it's powered by the trusted 302 V8 engine, paired with a rebuilt transmission, ensuring smooth shifting and reliable performance. With only 40,789 miles on the odometer, this truck has seen very little use compared to others of its era. The owner has put effort into keeping it road-ready with important updates. It rides on brand-new tires for a confident drive, and it's received a new master cylinder and a new fuel pump, further adding to its dependability. This truck runs and drives great, ready to be enjoyed whether as a weekend cruiser, a classic workhorse, or part of a collection. On the inside and out, it's a very clean example, especially for a vehicle that's over 4 decades old. The paint and body reflect its age gracefully, showing that it's been cared for rather than neglected. While the air conditioning is currently not working, everything else is in solid shape, making it an easy classic to take to the next level if you choose to restore or customize. This 1981 F-150 captures a rugged simplicity that made these trucks legendary. Straightforward design, strong V8 power, and a long bed ready for hauling or adventure. At $10,500, it's an opportunity to own a low-mileage, well-maintained classic Ford pickup that still runs and drives just as it should. Number 12. The 1970 Ford F-250 long bed, priced at $7,000, located in Grand Haven, Michigan. This is a true classic workhorse. A 1970 Ford F-250 Camper Special, a truck built in an era when durability and capability came first. With 171,000 miles on the odometer, this pickup has proven itself over the decades, and it still runs strong today with an automatic transmission that makes it comfortable to drive. The seller notes that the truck is in very good condition overall. The interior has been mostly restored, giving a refreshed look and feel, while the exterior presents itself beautifully for being a 55-year-old truck. Its body lines remain sharp, and the paint holds up remarkably well, a testament to how well it's been cared for. This camper special was designed with long hauls and heavy-duty use in mind. It has a longer bed, extra-strength suspension, and the rugged build quality that made Ford trucks from this era legendary. Whether you want to use it as a weekend cruiser, a classic showpiece, or even a working hauler, it has the bones to do it all. The seller is honest about its minor needs. The carburetor could use a tune-up, and eventually the starter may need replacement. Still, the truck starts and runs just fine as is. It's a great candidate for someone who wants a nearly complete restoration project without starting from scratch. Much of the hard work, particularly in the interior, has already been done. The owner originally intended to fully restore the truck, but admits time hasn't allowed it. Now they're hoping to pass it along to someone who can appreciate this classic Ford and give it the attention it deserves. While they're asking $10,000, they're open to offers, though trades are not being considered at this time. If you're in the market for a vintage Ford that blends history, style, and solid mechanicals, this 1970 Ford F-250 Camper Special could be the perfect fit. At $7,000, It represents both a strong investment and an opportunity to bring a piece of Ford's durable heritage back to life. Number 13. The 1985 Ford F-150 Cargo, priced at $700, located in Versailles, Georgia. Here's a truck that represents opportunity, depending on how you look at it. This 1985 Ford F-150 Cargo pickup is not being sold as a running and driving example, but rather as a full part-out or project foundation. The seller makes it clear up front. The engine and transmission are both unknown. That means this isn't something you can simply buy, turn the key, and drive home. Instead, it's being offered for someone who sees the value in its bones and its parts. Now, let's talk about those bones. For a truck that's pushing 40 years old, the body is in surprisingly good condition for its age. That alone makes it a rare find, because so many trucks from the mid-1980s were worked hard, beaten by time, and often lost or rust. This one, however, still carries solid panels that could be transplanted into another F-150 restoration project. Straight body panels, intact bumpers, and original mirrors, all still usable. Make this pickup a treasure trove for anyone already working on an 80s Ford. Think about it. If you have a classic F-150 in need of doors, body panels, a tailgate, or original trim, sourcing those parts individually can become expensive and time-consuming. Here, you've got a complete donor vehicle that's being sold for $700. All in, that means you could take what you need, use it to breathe new life into your own truck, and still have spare parts to sell or keep for future projects. Yes, it does come with a lost title, but for a parts truck, that's rarely a deal breaker. Most buyers will view this for what it is, a budget-friendly donor vehicle, one that could save them thousands compared to sourcing parts individually. And while the drivetrain status is unknown, it's worth noting that sometimes unknown doesn't mean unusable. It just means the seller hasn't verified it. For the right mechanic, there's always a chance of discovering more value under the hood. In short, this 1985 Ford F-150 Cargo is not a turnkey classic. It's an opportunity to secure good sheet metal, useful parts, and authentic components from an era when trucks were built simple, strong, and honest. For just $700, it could be the missing piece to finish your project or a stockpile of spares to keep your classic Ford running for years to come. Number 14, the 1971 International 1310, priced at $7,000, located in Middlesboro, Kentucky. Here's something you don't see every day, a 1971 International 1310 dump truck that's still very much alive and working. This isn't just a collector piece sitting in a barn. It's a truck that was built to do a job more than 50 years ago and can still do that same job today. The seller describes it as a very nice old dump truck, one that you could literally drive home. And that in itself is rare, because so many vintage dump trucks are either locked away as relics or rusting out in a field. This one is functional, and it carries with it a history of service. In fact, it was originally a state forestry truck, which explains both its relatively low mileage and its well-preserved condition. The odometer shows just about 32,000 miles, and the seller believes those miles to be original. For a heavy-duty truck of this era, that's nearly unheard of. Now, let's talk about the mechanics. Powering this beast is either a 345 or 392 cubic inch International V8, paired with the rugged Bulldog 4-speed manual transmission. Both of those engine options were workhorses of their time, known for durability and torque rather than high revs or speed. In a dump truck, that's exactly what you want: low-end grunt to move loads and the reliability to keep running year after year. To make sure the fuel delivery system is healthy, the truck has been fitted with a brand new carburetor, which adds to its readiness. On the dump bed side of things, the hydraulic cylinder does have a leak, but importantly, the bed still dumps just fine. That means it remains usable for hauling dirt, gravel, firewood, or any job you might put it to. And with a little attention to that hydraulic system, it could be made even stronger. The seller has also fitted 4 brand new tires on the back, which means the truck is roadworthy and ready to be put to work right away. When you look at this truck, it's more than just a vintage International. It's a snapshot of American work history. Trucks like this built the roads, hauled the loads, and kept small towns and rural projects moving forward. They weren't flashy, but they were dependable. And with an original forestry background, low miles, and strong condition, this International 1310 is a survivor. At $7,000, it represents a rare opportunity. For a collector of vintage internationals, it's a great find. For someone who wants a functional classic dump truck they can actually use, it's even better. It's not just a piece of history. It's a working piece of equipment that could serve for years to come.